For the Manila Bulletin, may I know if the 61 billion pesos sales last year, is this an increase from the 2018? And secondly, what are the new trends in franchise concepts for this year? Because we all know that lagi naman food, di ba? But there could be some new trends for 2020 or in the upcoming years.
Based on the report that we got, if we're going to compare the increase, I think the increase from 2018 is 10%. 10%. That's the increase. New trends. New trends for the show. I think it's still food. It's still food. Food, to be honest, it's still food. We'll have new concepts in line, but we'll surprise the market kung ano yun. Ano pa ba?
Well, new trends is more like the general need for the industry. The Filipinos are generally a food consuming, no? Yun yung mga one of our top expenses. And it's really market driven, no? But we're seeing it's not just limited to food. There's a lot of non-food. We will see yung mga gasoline stations, yung mga pharmacy, etc. But there's a lot of new concepts going in that is tech-driven but franchisable.
Okay, alam ko na. Okay, the new thing for this show is we're going to showcase the local concept that we're developing it from the provinces. We're so proud that one of our member who started in Davao is now in America. Okay, this is a global brand already. Ivan, please stand up. Ivan's the owner of Maxi Mango. So he just arrived recently because he opened their first store in the US. Oh, so Maxi Mango. So they also, sila yung original po. Sila po yung, kasi nauso yung mga mango na yan. So they were the original. Ito po yung pinipilahan, mahabang pila, parang lotto ticket siya. So it's still live, of course.
Sir, just want to ask, for those who wanted to be a franchisee, so is it still food that we need to go to, or do you have other advice for them for this year? Especially now, the malls, like you said, the food traffic is actually down right now. So, is it still food to go to for those who wanted to be a franchisee?
I may have to answer that on a personal level, because since 1992, I'm into food. I'm one of the founders of Potato Corner. So medyo bias ako in the food. The last line of defense is really the food. One of the safest investment or business for me is also food. Because every day may pera pumapasok sa'yo because people will always eat. I'm 52 years old now. When I started Potato Corner, I was just in the 20s. I have seen several recession in the Philippines. Hindi mo naman sasabihin sa anak mo, anak, taghirap ngayon, huwag ka kumain. Pero pwede mo sabihin sa anak mo, anak, huwag ka muna mag-parlor kasi taghirap ngayon. Okay? Kahit magkaroon tayo ng dalawang recession, I just coined this, external recession which is controlled with government, or internal recession which is na-lay off yung tatay or natanggal yung tatay sa trabaho or nag-retire. So again, food pa rin ang pinaka-safe. Pero that's on a personal level, guys.
Just to support the statement of Mr. George Whitley, you would notice that most of the major malls in the Philippines, the likes of SM and Ayala, are expanding their food hub areas in their malls. So that's an indication that our food industry is really growing despite of different challenges. versus the retail in terms of clothing, in terms of tangible items that we buy in the department store. I think there's mall in the Gupa that they call it a food marketplace. So even the coastal mall here in Manila, so they are highlighting the food industry. And even to the milk tea business, the industry hanggang ngayon, they're really thriving. Most of our milk tea businesses are outside the mall. So you would notice that food and beverage will continue to thrive in the next coming, maybe this year until next year.
Also, since you mentioned franchisee, becoming a franchisee, it also really depends on the capability of the would-be franchisee in terms of capital investment that they are capable to buy with. Okay, so AFFI as a whole is basically catering to members who are from grassroots going to entry-level franchisers. But then again, we also have international brands and stable brands like Plato Wraps here, Easy Gas, and Tokyo Tempura. So over the last couple of weeks, I've received this type of question. Ano bang magandang negosyo? Actually, yesterday I was I'm into learning and development, by the way. I was being asked by one HR manager, meron silang pa-retire na employee at gusto nilang tulungan kung paano mag-transit from employee to entrepreneur. Where my first question was, gusto ba niya talaga mag-entrepreneur or pagkatapos siya magtrabaho sa inyo, lilipat siya ng ibang kumpanya? But then again, this employee's age is 53. 53, but he still has elementary. So what would be your recommendation? Then I asked, magkano ba yung makukuha niyang package? So ballpark figure, 500,000. So pag 500,000, alam mo kagad, pwede mo siyang i-direct sa food industry na franchise. Kasi doon pasok yung investment capability niya. Because even if gusto niyang magtayo na mas malaki, pero ang kapital niya maliit, doon muna siya sa zone na ito pipili. Okay? And having said that, with that type of question, also in the coming expo, masasagot po yun ng isang to be launched na concept which is called, with permission of President George and Chairman JC, since you're asking what's new, I may take this opportunity that the franchise depot will be launched in the expo. So what is franchise depot? To answer this question, ano bang magandang negosyo? The depot will feature the brands. The depot it's a one-stop depot where you will see brands, designers, architects, service providers na paglabas mo doon. It's both virtual, to answer the question kanina, what's new in the innovation. It's both virtual and brick and mortar, so we have a showroom. So we hope that the visitors of the show will have more solid and satisfied takeaway. Paglabas nila, hindi yung, ay, pareho lang nakita namin. Okay? So this year is something different because it's new decade as well. Okay? So the nature of AFFI may be more into food, but yes, Filipinos love to eat, right? Okay.
So we have a lot of educational sessions in AFFI and also with partnership with the DTI to answer that question. Kasi for me, I'm not food naman. No? Our business naman is non-food for 25 years. And as a franchise, we're in LPG naman and fuel. No? It's different naman. Pero you can't live without LPG. So ganun pa rin. Pagkain pa rin yun is related to your... no. So it is also opportunity for members and also those who would like to attend our expo to learn more. Ano yung magandang business in your area and in the current trends sa industry. Thank you.
All right. Are there any more questions from the floor?
Sir, you said that some entrepreneurs are coming from the provinces. Could you give us a data perhaps on how many are from the provinces or provincial concepts, and how are they growing over the years?
Actually, for the details, we'd have to get back to you.
For now, kasama namin yung Calabarzon area, the Alapok group, which we're supporting now here in the show, and then all regional offices of DTI will be inviting local entrepreneurs to go here. For the statistics last year, I think if we're going to break down the visitors last year, I think about 30% from the province ang nanggaling. 30%. From the 100% na bumisita last year, 30% of them are from the provinces. Hindi lang namin ma-determine kung saan.
About the exhibitors, sir.
Exhibitors namin, well, we have the NCR, and we're opening the provincial also. We have also provincial, homegrown provincial franchisors.
So ilan sila ang exhibitors last year?
Last year, isa pa tayo, exhibitors natin.
We have about 300 last year. Yung provision natin, sir, is 185.
185 last year.
To add on the statement of Mr. George Winnick on the provinces, this year we're actually setting up an exclusive pavilion for all the brands in the provinces. So we have two key organizations who are supporting us. The OTOP, that's with Sir Leon Flores group. We are helping all the OTOP brands to be showcased and to be exposed into the franchise industry so that they will expand. And then, since we had a calamity in South, so we also offered a special pavilion for all the businesses in South. That's why we have the Laguna producers, the Batangas producers, in partnership with Alapok. So you will be expecting them to sell their products here in World Trade Center as our support to all the businesses affected with the Taal eruption. And this same group are also the group that we held in our franchise development. So we have about 185 brands that we held who will be launching their franchise during the expo. And that's only for the Region 4A. So we're still working with the NCR kasi kahapon po, katatapos lamang ng aming we call this yung bootcamp follow-up sessions with the NCR brands. So we're done with Region 4A, we're done with NCR. So right after the expo naman, we'll go through all the provinces kasi all the regional offices of DTI are recommending a lot of possible brands that can be developed as a franchise. So again, this coming expo, we have brands from the provinces. So from Region 1 to Sir Leon for the auto, they are all represented. So the key regions will be represented in the expo, plus the businesses from the south. So yun po.
Sir, in terms of membership, how many are from the province? Membership of 300. How many are provincial?
I think 20% because of the integration. That's 20% as of today kasi po dati majority of our members are focused in Metro Manila. But since we adopted the Region 4A, nag-grow po yung aming membership from the province. So last year, nag-induct po kami ng around 200 members from the provinces.
Which most came into the associate membership. Just to mention what we did in 2019, we actually went around Luzon. So we went Central Luzon, we went North Luzon, we went South Luzon. Giving birth to AFFI satellite groups. No? So we have point persons in these areas, of which all of them are actually involving themselves in the expo.
The bootcamp project is actually a brainchild of Mr. George Winnick. So we're giving it free. It's Mr. George Winnick who designed the program to help all the regional brands to expand their business in franchising. Perhaps Sir George can give us more details on why we are doing that program.
Okay. As I said earlier, the reason behind doing that program is really to level up our SME, the small enterprise in the province. Wala sila kaalam-alam about franchise kasi, and it's extremely expensive to hire a consultant. That's why this is a gift of AFFI to the industry. And I'm hoping it's going to be a regular project of AFFI. Kumbaga, attached na siya. Whether change our administration, okay, in AFFI, tuloy pa rin siya. And I think it's also the beauty of this program is mayroong beneficiary kagad eh, which is also yung mga inaalagaan ng DTI. So may synergy between a private group and the government group.
All right, yes. I guess this is our last question for this afternoon.